Hello students, welcome to an English class. Today we're going to talk about verb to be in the present simple and past simple tenses. I didn't explain them before in the videos of present and past simple tense because I thought the video will take so much time, so I preferred to explain them separately in a new video. So let's begin. First, we'll explain verb to be in the present simple tense. We'll begin with the affirmative form or the normal sentence form. In this form, we have the subjects she, he, and it, or any singular noun, and they all converted into is. Then we have the subject I, and it's converted into am. Then we have the subjects they, we, and you, or any plural nouns, and they all converted into are. For example, she is beautiful. She is beautiful. Sam is strong. Sam is strong. I am a teacher. I am a teacher. The actors are handsome. The actors are handsome. We are doctors. We are doctors. Then we have the question form. With is, we use is at the beginning of the question, then we put he or she or it or any singular noun plus the rest of the sentence, and then we put the question mark. For example, is he good at English? Is Omar a football player? Then we have am plus I plus the rest of the sentence plus question mark. For example, am I clever? Am I clever? Then we have are plus they or we or you or any plural nouns plus the rest of the question, and then we put the question mark. For example, are you an actress? Are you an actress? Are they strong? Are they strong? And the last form is the negative form. We have in yes or no questions, we put no plus she or he or it or any singular noun plus is, not, or isn't plus the rest of the sentence. For example, no, she is not clever. Then we have no plus I plus am not plus the rest of the sentence. For example, no, I'm not fat. Then we have no plus they or you or we plus are not or aren't plus the rest of the sentence. For example, no, they are not bad people. And in sentences, we use she or he or it plus isn't or is not and the rest of the sentence. For example, Noura is not good at English. Then we have I plus am not. For example, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Then we have the plural nouns. For example, they or we or you or any plural noun plus are not or aren't. For example, we are not young. We are not young. This is a small quiz. The answer will appear after this slide. You have only 10 seconds to answer each question. And if you need more time, just pause the video. Now we will learn verb to be but in the past simple tense. First, we have the affirmative form, which is with the subjects he or she or it or any singular noun, we use was. And also with I, we use was. But with they or we or you or any plural nouns, we use were. Examples: she was pretty when she was young. Sam was strong in his childhood. I was a teacher 10 years ago. The actors were handsome in 90s. We were doctors in the past. In the question form, we use was plus he or she or it or I or the singular nouns plus the rest of the question, and we put the question mark. For example, was he good at English last year? Was he good at English last year? Was I pretty in the past? Was I pretty in the past? Then, with they or we or you, we put were in the beginning, plus they or we or you or the plural nouns, plus the rest of the sentence, and then we put the question mark. For example, were you an actress in the past? Were you an actress in the past? In the negative form, we have two cases. Number one, in yes or no questions, we put no plus she or he or it or I or any singular noun plus was not or wasn't. For example, no, she wasn't clever last year. No, she wasn't clever last year. Or no, I wasn't sure 10 days ago. No, I wasn't sure 10 days ago. Then, with the plural nouns or the plural subjects, we use no at the beginning, then they or you or we or any plural noun plus were not or weren't. For example, no, they weren't bad people in the past. No, they weren't bad people in the past. Then, in the normal sentences, we put the subject she or he or it or I plus was not or wasn't, plus the rest of the sentence, and with the plural subjects we put they or we or you or any plural noun plus were not or weren't, plus the rest of the sentence. For example, Noura was not good at English in the past years. I was not a doctor in 2010. This is a small quiz on verb to be in the past simple tense. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. If you need more time, just pause the video. So this was our lesson for today. Thank you so much for listening, and if you have any question, write it down in the comments, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed the lesson. Goodbye!